Thank you all for coming. I'm Chris Hanch, and this is our second poetry reading. We started last month. It's a brainchild of HEKTOR MUNOZ, and who will be reading or doing a performance piece in a few minutes. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
And I wanted to also mention that here, the same place, on December 31st at noon, we're going to have an open house, poetry reading, hot chocolate, and all kinds of cookies and things like that. So it starts at noon.
We're being sweet and innocent.
Everyone is welcome. Please tell your friends, neighbors, enemies, anybody that
It's family friendly.
family friendly, that's right. We're all family friendly around here anyway. So tonight, we've got one other reader besides myself and HEKTOR, so you won't have to be first, be baptized in fire. I will read something first, and then I will introduce our next reader.
Are these supposed to be Thanksgiving themed? It could be anything.
No, anything at all. Some of the best poems are found in the most obvious places. Every day is one of my favorite places. Each day, every day. And this one happened, I happened to pass by a bus stop and saw this. It's entitled Decent Loving People. She held his tiny hand in hers as a caring mother would, the lifeline womb extended, still nurturing, and he looked around wide-eyed at the city on wheels, spewing by, its grind and whir enough to twist an ear inside out. His clothes were clean and pressed, by the looks, his Sunday best, and one could easily tell Mama was proud of her little man. And in this place of neglect and decay, where cautious folks flee at the end of the day, in this often lunatic world around, it does the heart a whole lot of good to know there are still decent, loving people who stand and wait for buses.
Yeah.
Thank you. On that, I will introduce you to Kara Foster. She's originally from California, has been in Colorado since August. And she's going to Metro, is that correct? CU Denver, okay. And be careful because she's majoring in psychology. Kara, it's all yours.
Okay, going with that theme of like everyday poetry, this is actually something my friend said when she was talking about eels. So the title of this poem is in reference to eels, and it's really short. So they open and close their mouth, and it looks like they are trying to bite, but they are really just trying to breathe.
Well, that was good. Will you come again and read some more later?
I will, but I won't be home the 31st.
Okay, well, we'll keep you posted as to the next one when that will be in February. That puts a little extra on me, so I'll read it. Here's another city poem. Leon was his name. A city man strolled over my way, said Leon was his name. Shook my hand and asked me mine. Told me I looked the decent sort, a philosopher or something, for I hadn't shaved in years. Said he noticed me from across the street, sitting with pen and pad, writing something down. Thought he'd come over and just say hello. Say how great it was just being himself. Thought I'd understand, and I did. Feel the same way myself, I said. He grinned, rubbing his snow-stubbled chin. Ain't no one knows what makes me tick but me, said he. Don't need no one changing what I be. No, sir, I knows what this here life is all about. And sitting there, I figured I did too, all too well. But I was wrong. He never did ask for money, not one tin dime. just strolled over to say hello and speak his mind, said Leon was his name. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce, I've seen him perform only once before, and that was last month, and I was very astonished and impressed. Mr. HEKTOR MUNOZ.
Esclavo, esclavo, esclavos del humo y del alcohol, noches largas, sin calor, sin el amor de la familia que atrás quedó. Esclavos, esclavos del humo y del alcohol, noches largas sin calor y un Dios soñador. Mañana la siembra, trabajador, esclavos, esclavos del humo y del alcohol y un Dios. Excuse me, sir. Before you proceed, I'd like to tell you, if I may, you're acting just a tad too white for me. I've done the toilets. I already swept the floors. Now you're getting condescending. I do not dig that at all. Now listen, motherfucker. Get off your horse. I can't deal with the Lone Ranger unless it's on the Late Show and I'm real stoned. Don't come and treat me, third world. Never interfere in my one-man show, because if you do, I'll get very streetwise. I'll stereotype existence, beat you to a pulp. Then you'll be on the Daily News. White man killed by moi. Yes, I am. Yes, I did. And yes, that was me too. Yes, I am. Yes, I did. And yes, that was me too. Yes, I am. Yes, I did. And yes, that was me too. Homosexuals, prostitutes, macho men, one-night stands. Homosexuals, prostitutes, macho men, one-night stands. Homosexuals, prostitutes, macho men, one-night stands. Lots of people cross at night, hot, sleazy. Love to have fun. Homosexuals, prostitutes, macho men, one-night stands. Oh, yeah. And of course, I don't have it in order. I went through all my junk today, and I found I brought props. Don't you love props? This is called punk rock fish. Punk rock fish! Punk rock fish! Punk rock fish! Swimming in the sea. World is outside, head's a sphere. Life it goes on, nothing's free. Scales is cremated, cat ate the spider. Heart is on fire, flesh is awakened. Needs are demanding. Punk rock fish! Punk rock fish! Punk rock fish! Swimming in the sea. Want your blood, sky is darkened, lightning is real. Run away, run away! run away to the field. Children of the corn are cannibals. Burgers carry a deadly disease. Go on swimming, go on swimming, go on swimming. Punk, rock, fish. Punk, rock, fish. Punk, rock, fish. Swimming in the sea. Pelo pintado, largo, rubio, rizado, un pelo amarillo, casi dorado, su tez muy morena, sus labios oscuro, colorados, negras pestañas, uñas moradas con aretes que cuelgan y brillan. Juana, Juana, la de la esquina, chiflada, chiflada, bribona, bribona. ¿Quieres ser americana? Su ropa la compra en la calle 14. Diseños fotostáticos de nombres originales, tacones de colores, medias adornadas, pulseras fantasías en sus manillas dobladas. Juana, Juana, la de la esquina, chiflada, chiflada, bribona, bribona. ¿Quieres ser americana? Los viernes baila en el Copacabana, prefiere a los gringos, les compran bebidas, las sacan a cenar y le dan cocaína. Llega a su casa cuando sale el sol, su mamá no se queja, la deja ser, porque Juana, Juana, la de la esquina, chiflada, chiflada, bribona, bribona. ¿Quiere ser americana? If you guys don't speak Spanish, that was about a girl who wants to be white. So she dyes her hair blonde and she goes to Walmart, you know, and she gets that look, you know. So I know you've seen her. You've seen her. The world is an ashtray. We're nothing, just butts. Everyone is but a cigarette, cigar, or rolled up joint. Different sizes, different brands. We hang around in packs. Some of us end up as roaches. Others, we are broken up in halves. Don't you know? Life's an ashtray. We're nothing, just butts. If someone lights up, we give off smoke, waste, and disappear. Giving pleasure to strange people we've no choice to do or take. We somehow follow patterns in this ashtray of life. We're interspersed with matches from random dives and bars. We're mixed, but not related. Experience, but don't feel. Sharing space and ashes, tortured feelings and thrives. Music, art, don't affect us, merely mixes our beliefs. 'Cause all in all, we're but a mixture in a mixed up world of butts. Don't you know? Life's an ashtray. We're nothing, just butts. Every morning, 7:35, she gets up to take a bath, brush her hair, paint her face all up. She gets her act together and dresses up her son to drop him off at the sitters, 'cause to work she's got to go. $100 a week at the diner, barely just for meals. A tiny apartment, a TV, a phone. Sits lonely and calmly, drinking her wine every night, except Sunday and Monday. Every morning, 7:35, she gets up. Every now and then, and again I see him and I think, should I make a move? 'Cause I see him and he's so gorgeous. So cutesy, oh beautiful, the man with the masculine blood. Swimming in the darkness of emotions, I yearn for my lover, long gone. He dissected my brain. He battered my heart. But somewhere inside me, I knew that he loved me, so I stayed. Drowning in chemicals, we shared caresses and love, kisses, caring, dark, lonely nights. I let him abuse me because I was afraid that he'd leave me and throw me away. Exhausted and withered, I cried in my bed. And after leaving me naked, the motherfucker went away. The eyes are pinned on the little boys who smoke a lot and then shoot up, hanging out at the 16th Street Mall. Their baggy pants hiding their dreams, their fears, their secrets. Little girls who suck their dicks, dancing, green-haired, nights away, running, existing, blaming society, dreaming of guns, survival, stars. The eyes are pinned on the little boys who smoke a lot and then shoot up, hanging out at the 16th Street Mall. Mama doesn't like me. Daddy doesn't understand. Tommy Hilfiger boxers, designer shoes. Hey, mister, can you spare a dime? Hey, mister, why you staring, huh? 'Cause mister was young once too, piece of shit. Rebelling against the system, growing up, ending up with a fucking job. The eyes are pinned on the little boys who smoke a lot and then shoot up, hanging out at the 16th Street Mall. Can I do it? Can I do it? Have you ever had to wait on tables or toilets clean just to make sure you have a token to audition for people like you? I had to walk today, 37 blocks. I know it's not much, but I haven't had a decent meal in 2 days. My picture's outdated. I can't pay the rent. You sit there and ask me if I can? Well, I can. I'm telling you now. Tell me what to do, and I will astound you. I can do the lights, build you a set. You need a cast party? I'll organize it my own self with a live cabaret act starring moi. I'll rehearse on my lunch break. I won't stop for the dawn. Just let me arrange it. Get with it and start on the backstage or center in front of the lights. Please, please, mister, let me, 'cause I can. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? As America becomes 1942 Germany, our ghettos becoming concentration camps, crack cocaine, our gas chambers, our police with swastika thoughts patrol a world of fear, of greed, of death. Mine hair! Scream the masses. Eminem, white power spouts. I'll proudly wear your pink triangle, for you target me anyway. But my Mephisto waltz will be different, for I will end it on a stage with all the lights on and an audience that will clap. For if I am killed for being but a person, then none of us will survive as America becomes 1942 Germany. I say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. The sentinel lives vicariously through the daily life of the rest. The sentinel lives vicariously through the daily life of the rest. The sentinel lives vicariously through the daily life of the rest. I never knew my mother, but I knew who she was. To my father's wife, she was just the puta who had her son. To my grandmother, she was only la criada for the lawyer next door. To my aunts and uncles, she was la otra, the femme fatale. To my older brother, the one I did not know, she was la madre who nurtured his soul. I never knew my mother, but I heard all the gossip, the dirt, the untruth, alcoholic, poverty-stricken whore living in the ghetto, seducing married men, placing all the blame on the woman, as if it were a one-man show, ignoring all the protocol. It was a big 50s no-no. I never knew my mother, for deceitful was my father, placing all the blame unfairly at her door. I was taken from her side so I could have a better life, learn English, join the great white hope in America. He'll be somebody, she was told. So she gave me up to my father and his wife, who made her promises, never acknowledged. But who was to know? I never met my mother. But I saw her one day because I wanted to know que me quería. I wanted to know why she was gone. She told me, and I began to cry. Because I wanted her in my life. But I never knew my mother. And now she's gone. And I keep her hidden inside my soul, next to my heart, with all my love. Because she'll always be there, no matter what. I am beautiful. My heart feels without shame. My head has opinions. My mouth pleasure seeks, offers, receives. I am beautiful. I scream with hatred. I love with passion. I hurt with such intensity. I am beautiful. My eyes can see the truth behind the bullshit, the eclipse behind the clouds. I am beautiful. I can live without you. I can go on in solitude. I am beautiful. My red blood soaks the purpose of my existence, 'cause I am beautiful. I am. Yo tomo la chela, yo bebo el vino, me pongo baboso y me pongo a llorar. Oh, yo tomo la chela, yo bebo el vino, me pongo baboso y me pongo a llorar. Every night, I close my eyes and I try to tell myself that I'm not alone. again. Watching Seinfeld ain't enough. Pizza Hut is boring. And I try not to drink a lot. But I drink the beer. I sip the wine. I get all high. And I start to cry. Oh, I drink the beer. I sip the wine. I get all high. And I start to cry. The past is always present as it tries to future be. The libraries aren't open. Iced cappuccino, please. I waited at the bus stop. I waited for the train. The babes in Toyland are always playing Imagine. So I drink the beer, sip the wine, I get all high, and I start to cry. Oh, I drink the beer, sip the wine, I get all high, and I start to cry. The ever-twinkling lights seduce me, frying my T-bone, baked potato, sour cream. The drive-in closed today. 7-Eleven, hot dogs, ice cream. And the snow starts a brand new day. Because I drink the fucking beer. And I sip the fucking wine. I get all fucked up. And I start to cry. Yo tomo la chela, yo bebo el vino, me pongo baboso, and I start to cry. When I was born, I heard my mama say, when the boy grows up, he's gonna look just like his dad. He's gonna be so handsome. He's gonna be quite a man. My first grade teacher, she said I was a brain. Go on to college, discover a cure for an unexplained disease or a different non-stick Teflon. But all I ever wanted, all I ever dreamed was to have the biggest penis in the world of porn. I did fine in high school, went to college, lived a life of monotone, worked part-time at McDonald's, lived on tuna and cheap spaghetti casseroles, graduated flying high, offers from the best of them, could have even made a choice. But all I ever wanted, all I ever dreamed, was to have the biggest penis in the world of porn. Can't you see me now? Starring next to Linda Lovelace, Harry Ream, Samantha Fox. Then just for kicks, a nude scene with Miss Divine. I'll make John Waters like me, expanding my reform. Didn't grow up to be handsome, didn't take the world by storm. Still all I want and dream about is to be the one whose penis is exposed. The one and only king of porn. So Lord, if you hear me, please take this note. If I were king of penis porn, I would have a fucking job. Thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
Anyone else want to go? Thanks for coming.